Alright, shed update time. It is currently 7-ish in the morning. I got a real late start today. I got up at like 4:30. So, yeah. Everything has been etch primed. Went through, gave everything a final wipe down, and gave it one good coat of etch primer. I was kind of hoping for 2 coats, but this used literally the entire quart. It's probably what I get for buying the cheap stuff, because the cheap stuff, like, you don't have to reduce it, it's ready to spray. So a quart of paint, or a quart of primer is a quart, like, sprayable. It's a little different when you mix it like half and half with the reducer, then you get like a half a gallon of sprayable stuff. So this is pretty much all she wrote, but it worked out to be just enough, so it was fine. But all the Bondo work done, at least as done as it's gonna be. I'm sure as I sand the next layer of primer, I'm gonna find some little spots that need touch-ups, but from what I can tell, for the most part, everything is done, so that's fun. Yeah, so I think either this afternoon or this evening, if I'm feeling motivated enough, I'm gonna come out here and spray some filler primer. If not, it'll be Friday morning. And I think what the plan is with this, in the interest of this just kind of being a driver type car, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a few pretty fat coats of filler primer, block it all down, and I'm sure I'm going to break through the bare metal in a couple of little spots. I'm almost certain of it. Do whatever little touch-ups, and then spray a final coat of that on as almost like a sealer. And I haven't decided if I'm going to let that dry and then just lightly scuff it in paint, or if I'm going to do that wet on wet like it would be a sealer. So I'll have to look at what I've got. I might just do it in 2 steps, because the longer you've got wet paint on stuff out here, the more likely it is to get full of crap. So it might make a little more sense to just spray it as a coat of final primer, sand it, and then paint, just so there's not 2 full layers of paint sitting here wet without chance for leveling and getting full of dust and bugs. Even at like 6:30 a.m. there's like assorted bugs that flew into the primer. So, and who knows, I might just sneak all this stuff into the school's paint booth and spray color on them in there. Depends on how cute I'm feeling, and it depends on what the circumstances are, but I'm kind of feeling like it's probably just going to happen out here. But that's what I've been up to the last few days. It's just been kind of tedious sort of sanding, and just, you know, annoying little bits of filler work, you know, just trying to do all of this kind of stuff to try and fill in grinder marks and little dings, and finding things that I didn't notice before. You know, it's, you go through, you're giving it a final wipe down, or maybe not a final wipe down, but you're wiping everything down, going over it for a last time with the sandpaper to scuff everything, and then you find 5 more dents that you didn't notice before. So it's like these. I didn't see those until I was like just scuffing down the hood. And I was like, hey, there's dents there, so now I gotta get sidetracked and fix those. So that, it's just stuff like that, it delays, makes for delays. But happy with this morning's progress. I kind of figured I'd be able to get this done and have a little bit of time to spare, and I was right. So it's just time to kill a little bit of time before work. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'll probably make another little video when I think I'll spare you guys the trouble of this same video, only a different color of primer. So I'll wait until it's about ready to paint, and we'll make something up. So alrighty, until then.